Let's talk today about setting yourself up for success. So, setting up your environment for success. I am Marian, and I am from Attire and Beyond, and I am a reseller on Poshmark and a little bit on Mercari Depop. And I also send into the Real Real. And I am here just giving some tips, tricks, hauls, different things that I've experienced over the past few years, just so I can share a little bit of my knowledge. And believe me, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just getting better and better as I go along. So I want to share those steps with you. So let's talk about your setup. So think about it for a minute. Where do you do your Poshmark? I'm looking in the background because I see things, but I can't tell what they are. Where do you have your supplies, clothing, etc. set up for your store? And I'm going to say store because if you're on Poshmark, it's a closet. If you're on eBay, it's a store. Mercari, I think, is considered a closet or a store. So where's everything set up? Now, I'm talking to you about this because I'm going to change it come 2023. Or if you're watching this after 2023, it's okay because this will always be important. But this is when I'm going to start because I've slowly started bringing it in and what a difference it makes. So let me tell you first about what not to do. And I'm speaking from my experiences and things that I've done that I don't think are right. So don't have your inventory in your living space. And when I say that, I know you have to have it possibly in your house, which is fine, but keep it all in one place if humanly possible. For me, right now I am in my living room. To the right of me, there's a clothes rack, and if you watch my husband's rant, you'll see that side. There's a clothes rack. There are boxes. In the corner, I have my customers' orders, and on this side, I have things that I need to take pictures of. Not the right way to go. I sit in my living room, and I feel like I should work all day. And I shouldn't be. I agree and disagree with my own statement. I think that you should be able to make offers all day if you want to, or accept offers all day if you want to, but that's just a little bit. I see everything all around and I'm ready to start working all day, every day. So do your best to at least keep these items out of your living space. And when I say that, I mean like your living room, your kitchen. I really don't think they should be in the bedroom unless they are, hidden, because you don't want to be thinking about work as you're going to sleep. You don't want to be woken up and get up and things are right in the room, so you're thinking. I think that you get more peace when you kind of close a door or just can't see things. My space started off in my office area, which is a room. It can be a small bedroom, and it grew from there. Because if you haven't watched me before, and by the way, welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're someone who watches, I had a retail store. So we started off with one room, okay? Then it went to, after the retail store, another room. So I see it if I go in my office, if I have to print anything out. I see it on my way to the bathroom because it's the only place I have more room. I see it in my living room. Sometimes it is in my kitchen waiting to go outside. So these are all things that I've learned over time that I shouldn't do. So I'm going to do this right along with you if you're going to start it. So Let me know if you need to change your setup, if you have things right in your space. That's my best way of saying it. And let's do a little test and see if we take these things out of our space, how well we do. And I say this not only because I hear other YouTubers talking about it, but I used to write articles about declutter your space, declutter your life, declutter your mind, declutter your mind, declutter your life, declutter your life, declutter your mind. So it really is clutter, even though it is to sell, it's clutter. If I am having a problem with it, my husband certainly is, and he'll admit that he is, but he's so kind. He really is supportive, but I don't blame him. It bothers me. It should bother him. It should be put aside. So I will find a way. I'm actually thinking about it now. If not, I'll start on January 1st, but I'm thinking of starting tomorrow so that it's clear for January 1st. I'm going to put everything in its place. Now, only my living room will be clear because I don't have enough room for the other rooms not to be clear. However, it's where I work and spend the most time. I need to be able to clean things up at night so I don't feel like I'm in my office day and night. And it has definitely worked for other people. I hear them say it. I know firsthand that when you remove clutter, it makes you feel better. Some people get anxious. Some people just get aggravated. And I remember when I had a different business, I was a transitional coach. I used to talk about tolerances. And I used to ask my clients, what are you tolerating right now? What annoys you every time you see it? What do you get frantic about every time you see it? And I remember one of my clients told me that his office chair was all ripped up and it wasn't comfortable. And I said, well, can't you ask for a new one? And he said, yeah, but I feel funny, or I can buy it myself. So I said, then that's what you should do. Because if you walk into someplace every day and you're like, oh, that wall needs to be painted. Oh, that scratch on this is annoying me. Oh, well, it's the same with reselling. What are you tolerating? Let's get rid of those tolerance. Let's get rid of those things that you are tolerating, or tolerations. Is that a word? Let me know. And let's do this together. Let's clean up, number one, your space. And I don't just mean of money piles, death piles, whatever you call them. I mean of everything that's for your business. What I'm going to do is the things that I do have to keep around, I'm going to buy some things that will cover them. Whether it is the cubicles, the cubes that have the little fiber, that have the little fabric drawers. I do have other things in some of those in other rooms, but I sold a lot of them because I needed the room for my storage. But I have a lot of little things now that I'm getting into decor and home goods and decorations, ornaments, things that vintage, jewelry. There are a lot of little things. And what I tend to do with little things, let me just grab this so that I can show you. So I may come home from shopping and leave it in a bag to take pictures right here in my living room. Now, I also have things in boxes. And I don't mind when they're in bins, but when they're in boxes, and like I said, if you look at that video, even if you just fast forward through it, you'll see the other side of the room where there are pictures on the wall. I have boxes piled up. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get either enclosures so I can't see them or find other places for them. And like I said, for me, it's just my living room I'm going to clear out because I need that, because this is where, if I want to sit and watch TV with my husband at night or read or whatever, we are. And so I'm still on my phone because I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my God, I got to get this out of my drafts. I got to put this on Poshmark. So what are you going to do to declutter your space so that you can declutter your mind? I'm very interested to know. I may take some pictures. If you want to send some pictures, send them so we could see before and afters. Actually, I am going to take before and afters, as embarrassing as it is, just to show you how I cleaned up, and I hope you can do the same. Well, right now, this is December Daily number 27. I'm thinking, let's think. Yes, 27. And I am going to be doing something different in January, so stay tuned for that. And I am so happy that some of you are watching all the videos. It makes me very happy. It makes me very happy when you comment, because I know that maybe I'm helping one person, or maybe I'm not, but maybe I am. That's what makes me happy. So if you like this video or content like this, give it a thumbs up or a like. And also, if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and ring that bell. Let me just tell you again how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much for staying this long. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow.